What up, ladies and gentlemen, Sweetshins here, and I'm pretty goddamn excited right now because Sony just unveiled their new prototype, Project Morpheus, which is a virtual reality gaming headset. Now, it's kind of similar to the Oculus Rift. It's basically, yeah, like a headset goggles thing, but it's virtual reality. Sony are going to try and push towards that now, and I thought, awesome. So it's got a 90-degree field of view. It works with PS4 controller, and its name isn't a reference to the Matrix. Apparently it's a Greek god of dreams or something, so although you kind of think, why would you call it that, you're going to get referenced. So Sony have been saying that virtual reality is going to become the new way of gaming, and I totally agree with that. I do, because you know, we're looking, as gamers, we always want a new game experience, and this is such an obvious way of doing that. I mean, don't worry, you can keep improving gameplay and stuff on, you know, just flat screen TVs, but virtual reality, if we could be inside the game, come on. I'm not saying that's what this is, but it's a step in the right direction, okay? You get to move your head around and see, you know, in the game. And they've already prototyped it with Thief, what's the other game? A game called The Deep, a game called The Castle, and Eve Valkyrie. So they've got them 4 games. I think they're going to have it on a Sony's booth at GDC this week. So if you're there, I guess try it out and tell me how it is, if it's good or not. But I just really am excited for this. But I've been looking at comments now, and a lot of people just like, no, I don't want it. And it's just like, why? This is a good thing. Come on. Surely a virtual reality headset is good. Like, that's where we all want games to head, one way or another. To try and live in another, it's kind of like escapism, isn't it? So you could like live in another world for, I don't know, a few hours just to get away from everything and have fun. And surely this is the way forward. I really feel this sort of thing will bring back the horror genre. Like, they'll just reinvent it. That, oh god, that'd be batshit scary playing horror games with that on, because when it's a telly, you can escape, you can look away. But if you've got a headset on and that's it, and you're looking, if you look away, you're just in the room still, in the game. So there's not really a place to hide. So you've got to confront the fear of the game. And that will just bring back that genre completely. It just creates new ways of games being able to, you know, come across to people and tell their stories and stuff. Like, you imagine Elder Scrolls, that'd be pretty cool. Because this works with their Sony's Move thing, so I guess that controller thing, I think it was that. That'd be pretty cool. Now, it's pretty similar to the Oculus Rift, and Sony said they've got nothing but praise for that, which I'm just excited about, because now you've got 2 companies both going forward trying to do virtual reality instead of, because come on, that's where we was heading. Look at the Kinect, for example. That's kind of that sort of thing. So you can see Microsoft was trying to do that at the same time, but that's just where it's got ahead for me, because you can keep improving graphics and gameplay to an extent, but there's only so much you can do on a controller and a keyboard as well, guys. Come on, there's only so much you can map to these buttons. You have to keep coming up with creative ways, but if we can actually get virtual gameplay, it'd be amazing. But let's just hope this isn't a gimmicky thing, you know, like, because we all know how we want it. And I've seen the Oculus Rift. There's this thing where they were shooting things and they could move barrels, and they was just doing it with their hands. So they just had their hands like that, and they could pull the trigger on the gun. And in their head, in the thing they were seeing, they were shooting things. I thought, come look, online shooters, how good would that be? You look a bit like an idiot if your friend's around, but hey, this is just reinvent gaming as a whole. I just think it's just got to happen. And they've said they've working on a thing of feeling motion sickness and everything. They're getting all the frame rate right for that and saying all the things you need to prevent that, because that was something I was worried about. You could feel like so sick after a while. I mean, even imagine a game like Titanfall. I know it's you know, an Xbox kind of game, but imagine getting in the mech and you just see your field of vision is like that. Come on, guys, or girls, whoever, this is a way forward. I can see some negativity of it. It could slow down the pace of new good games, because it was going to take years and years to become accustomed to this style of gaming and creating games for this sort of thing. So I can see downside in that sense for people, but if you've ever seen, what's it called, Sword Art Online, just watch that. It's an anime, okay? That'll get you into virtual gaming. That'll just make you want it so bad. So please, Sony, don't give up on this like you did with the iToy, like you did with so many other things like PlayStation Move as well. I haven't seen too much of that. But come on, Sony, please. I'm ready. I'm ready for virtual reality now.